thing that they have in the movies.
Action. Hello everyone, my name is Alyssa Lauren.
My name is Trey.
And welcome back to another video, you guys. Today we are doing a mukbang.
Mukbang!
As you can see here in front of us, we have food, and the reason for that is because we are doing a mukbang for today's video.
Basically what a mukbang is it's a Korean word, I believe, don't quote me on this, I could be wrong, for eat room or eating room, and we're just gonna eat in a room.
Trey and I eat at home a lot, and whenever we do, we normally like to put on YouTube and watch other people's mukbangs. So we decided that since we're always watching them, why not make one of our own? And a lot of you guys have been requesting that we do another Q&A, so we're gonna kind of combine the two videos into one. So yeah, so while we are doing our mukbang and while we were eating, we are going to be answering some of you guys' questions once again.
So here we have boiling crab, Cajun style shrimp and fries. This is like one of our favorite things to eat.
We were originally going to get Wingstop, but I don't know, I feel like we eat Wingstop so often. Well, one, we haven't had boiling crab in a while, and two, we kind of wanted to like introduce this to you guys. Boiling crab is a really popular restaurant, but we feel like not everybody knows about it, so we wanted to kind of share it with you guys. And yeah, just a warning though, if you're not familiar with boiling crab, this is going to be extremely messy, right? It's going to be super messy, which is why, as you can see here, we added a little plastic wrap. At the boiling crab restaurant, they give you a little bib. Stop. Okay guys, so we just microwaved the food, and we actually took it out of the bags and put it in this bowl so it would be easier to microwave. But normally when you do eat it at boiling crab, you have it all in the bag and you just dig in with your hands.
Don't people put lime in Sprite?
Sometimes, yeah.
I hate peeling shrimp.
I know, normally when we go together, he makes me, well, he doesn't make me, but I like peel some of them for him.
It's cause it's hard.
First question, we apologize in advance if we mispronounce any of you guys' usernames. We basically just put on our Instagram story that we were going to be doing a Q&A, and then a lot of you guys responded. Our first video was also kind of a Q&A. This time around, there's like 10 times as many people giving us questions, so
if we don't get your question, it's not
yeah,
because
we're
like,
so sorry. It's not because we didn't want to answer it.
it's just because like there was so many to look through.
Amy Cortez says, this question is for Trey. If your girl and your barber was drowning, who would you save? The fact that he has to think about it.
No, because it's confusing because I'm my barber. But there was also a certain time where you were my barber.
I know how to cut his hair.
Just my hair.
He
though.
taught me, just
so
his.
If you ask her to cut your hair, she'll probably mess up. See, if I save my barber, I still save her.
Yeah,
so I just saved
am
everyone.
His barber. So either way, no matter who he saves,
someone's living.
Can you scratch both? Right there. Thank you.
How do you guys tolerate each other when you see each other every day?
That is an excellent question. Are you annoyed of me?
No,
I'm not annoyed of you either.
I take it as science. No, I'm serious.
You don't even like science.
That's neither here nor there. Look, it's like an animal. Like, and you drop it in like a certain part of like the jungle or forest, they adapt to their surroundings. So it's like, since we're around each other, we've adapted to each other.
But not everybody does that. That makes no sense. I don't know, honestly, I ask myself that same question. No, because I'm never annoyed of him. Because like we're literally, like we live with each other, we're with each other every day.
She's my best friend, so it's like you're sleeping over at your best friend's house all the time.
Like a really long sleepover?
Like a super long sleepover that lasts forever.
Baby Katie said, Raising Cane's or ChickfilA? I normally said ChickfilA, but I don't know, lately, I don't know.
But what day do you crave ChickfilA the most? The day it's closed, Sunday.
Sundays, that's true.
Cane's open all the time.
But there's more selections at ChickfilA.
But they both have like that same upbeat kind of service. Cane's, when you roll up to the window, she says something like, chicky, what's your picky? Or something like that. And I was like, wait, huh?
That's so nice.
I just wanted a combo. You're spitting rhymes to me.
I don't know, I think it just depends on my mood, honestly.
No, the Chick-fil-A service scares me sometimes.
Why?
Cause like they're so like
nice.
They're so nice to the point like
and
you're like,
neat.
what is going up?
I know.
It's like Get Out. They're
Why?
like all the people, the movie Get Out.
Maybe we're just used to like
people
really
being
bad
rude.
service. Cause like me and him were so used to bad service.
I want to read one. Bring it to me. I saved my pinky so it doesn't get dirty, you see? Stephanie Ona says, OMG, what was your reaction when you found out? OMG.
You can't read.
OMG, what was your reaction when you found out that the video of both of you guys was trending? Heart emoji, heart emoji.
Why do you read it like that? We were about to go to the gym, but right before we did, I posted it. I was at the gym and then I went back on my phone. It had like 2,000 likes and like 500 retweets or something. But I had just posted it like an hour ago or like 30. So I was like, babe, look it, like it's trending.
Ah! You got it in my eye.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
Do you want a napkin?
Yeah, I was this is why I don't peel on my own. I thought this was a napkin.
I was over there like on the little squat machine thing, like doing my thing, and then like I kept telling myself, do you remember? I was like on my phone and I was like,
she didn't even work out. We went to like,
I know.
She stopped working out.
That I've never had that happen to me before, so I was like, what is going on? And then like he was just trying to play basketball and I was like, babe. I kept stopping him. My little tiny ass would go like into the basketball court and I was like, hey babe, come here. And then I was like, look what's happening. Hannah said, hello, much love from Canada. I'm probably late on asking this, but I am a freshman in high school and I was wondering how to survive high school and what was your experience in high school? Your girl's struggling. You're asking the wrong people. Honestly, I had a pretty good high school experience. What about you?
I probably should have done better in school. I wasn't the best student.
Me too. I was like average. Like I passed my classes, but I hated school.
Yeah, I wasn't a big school person. I'm not doing that to encourage, hey, don't be a school person. Education is actually very important. Overall high school experience was okay in terms of a social aspect. We didn't go to the same high school, but
I was a very confusing student. I hated schoolwork, I hated being in class, but I was a very like school spirited person. I was very involved in school. I had a lot of school spirit. I was in ASB. I was ASB president my freshman year. Senior year, I won prom queen and all that fun jazz that a lot of people don't want to be involved with. No. You're gonna be okay.
You really are. But like, you know, mind your P's and Q's, stay with your homies. Especially once you get older in school, like you'll realize, oh, it's not as like, there's not as much high pressure as you're making out to be. And pick the right friend group.
Pick the right friend group, definitely.
Because you become what you're around. So, you know, you want to be around good people you could trust, good positive people. And yeah, you should be fine, honestly. And we love Canada.
Let yourself have fun.
Hannah Chen says, what was your most embarrassing moment together?
I don't know. We don't get embarrassed.
We really, especially around each other.
We're never embarrassed. I can completely be myself. And like myself is like really weird. I can like show a side of him that I haven't even shown like some of my best friends that I've known for years. And I really like that. We don't know how to say your username. M.featuring sauce. I'm so sorry if I said that wrong. Were you guys ever awkward towards the beginning of the relationship? And if so, how did you get over it?
That's kind of like the last question.
Yeah, no, not really. I mean, well, he's like kind of closed off to certain people in the beginning, like when he first meets them. I don't know, I don't consider myself a shy person, so I don't know, I'm very like open when I meet people. He would always pick me up first whenever we would hang out with our friends. So, you know, it would just be me and him alone at first. So I'd be like, hi, and then like he would be quiet, so I wouldn't really know what to say.
The thing is that, like with me, the first meeting or a couple meetings, like I'm very closed, I'm very quiet. That's just kind of like how I am. But then once I get a certain level of comfortability, you could ask her, you could ask any of our friends, I get really weird and loud. This giant unnecessary ball of energy.
But yeah, so the first few times, like when he would pick me up, just in the beginning, he would be kind of quiet, and like me being the talkative person I am, I'd be like, so, what did you do today? And then he'd be like, shower. I ate, took a shower. I'd be like, oh, what did you eat? And I'd be like, oh yeah? Where do you live?
What's your social security number? Like, I felt like I was getting interrogated. Funny because like if it's a quiet car, usually there's music. It's like if I'm playing music, I'm like an old man. I have to have it like low unless I really like the song. I think I'm like in my thoughts a lot. I'm always in my head. So imagine it just being quiet with like no music, and then this one like in the seat next to me going, so hi. With the elbow, with the skill, with the M featuring sauce. MJ was here asked, what inspired y'all to start YouTube? Did you have any hesitations? By the way, love your channel so much.
For me at least, I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel. Because I remember in like 4th grade, me and my cousins, we had like this little YouTube channel. It was just me and my two cousins, and we would make like random videos with this old little flip camera that we had, and I would edit it and I would post them on YouTube. And I loved it. Like, I've always loved YouTube. I've always been a user on it for many years. I remember when I was about 15, I was like, oh, I really want to start it again. The person that I was kind of talking to at the time, or kind of just crushing on at the time, he wouldn't tell me directly, but I knew that he was hinting to me like, oh, I don't think you can do it, like, who would watch you? Like, whenever I would bring it up, he would kind of just be like, why? So that kind of discouraged me. So in the past, I had like a ton of hesitations. Over the years, I was kind of just like, nah, like, no one's gonna watch me, like, I'm not pretty enough, like, no one really cares to watch my videos.
I think you're pretty enough.
Thanks. So the thing that really like motivated us to kind of start it was when all of you guys were just in our DMs telling us, just being so supportive, saying, oh, you guys should do a video, and like all of you guys' comments were so sweet, and I really did appreciate it, huh? Yeah. Like, I actually did. And I would tell him like, oh my gosh, like, this person said this, this person said this. Yeah, like, that experience back then, it really discouraged me, and like, I always secretly wanted to do one, and I'm so happy that I can finally do it now with him, especially because he's so supportive.
And I used to want to like be on YouTube since like 7th grade.
Yeah, we both always wanted to.
Like, there's videos somewhere on the internet doing the dumbest things.
Me too. If there's anything that I do regret, is that I didn't start it sooner. So I shouldn't have let like one person bring me down like that, but I did. Amanda said, can you guys talk about how you made it official? Because I remember you saying something about making him wait for 3 months. Hope you guys had a great day. Oh, thank you, you too. Oh, this is gonna be a long one. As some of you guys may know, if you have watched our first video, we actually met in the 4th grade. We have a whole video on it if you want to know that story. I had a huge crush on him, but he ended up moving schools. Yeah, and then we found each other again, but a lot of you guys were saying, oh, can you please tell the story of how you guys found each other again? So we're finally gonna get to that.
Her cousin was having a birthday party,
and she had invited the both of us, and we obviously didn't know each other.
We didn't know that we knew each other from the past.
I actually didn't know anybody that was going. All I knew was my cousin. So I was kind of hesitant on going. I thought to myself, like, I don't know anybody there. Like, who am I gonna talk to? I don't want to be a loner by myself. So I wasn't even gonna go. I was super tired. I wasn't in the mood to go out, but something, I know this is gonna sound so cheesy, but something told me to go. Like, and I don't know what it was, but I was like, you never know. What if like something good happens or you have a really good time? So then I forced myself to go. The very first person that I saw was him. And then I remember thinking to myself, like, I like rolled my eyes when I saw him, because I was like, he just had this like cocky like feel to him. Time goes by, and then I ended up talking to this guy named Sean, who's actually one of my good friends now, and Sean was best friends with him.
Still is.
So, still is, yeah. So basically, I became friends with Sean, who was friends with him. About 5 days later, time goes by, and then I was on my way home from work, and I used to work about an hour away. All of a sudden, I don't know what went wrong with my car exactly, but my car starts to break down. So then I had to pull over, and then I ended up being in this random city. I don't know why, but my first instinct was to Snapchat it, because at the time, like, I was not careful at all. I didn't care. I was just like, damn it, well, my car broke down, so let me just Snapchat it before I call any help. So then I Snapchatted it, and then our friends found out that I was stranded. So then it was actually his idea to come out and help me.
Rescue.
At the time, I thought that was so sweet to me, because like, I didn't know anybody that would have been down to come, but he was. So he came with like 3 of our friends, and they all came to help me, but it was his idea. Like, our friend had said, oh yeah, it was Trey's idea to go, and I remember that always stuck with me. And I don't know why it stuck with me, but I was like, oh, like, that's nice, that's so sweet of him. And he's not an asshole, like, he's actually really nice. So then we ended up hanging out more. I really liked him as a friend too. Like, I wasn't trying to ruin anything between us, because like, I don't know, I really liked hanging out with him. I was just scared.
At the time, we both had like this front of like, oh, I'm better than you. We were trying to top each other on who could be falsely confident. Like,
we both wanted to be like, oh, like, fuck guys, fuck girls, like, we don't need them, like, we're just gonna play their heart, go out, have fun. I don't know, as we started getting to know each other more, like, it's only so long before like you start to break down. You start to realize like who you're talking to. I started to realize like, oh, he's not actually like that asshole that he's trying to make himself seem to be. And then he realized like, I'm not that bitch that I'm trying to make myself look like. And I feel like a lot of that had to just do with insecurity, because I don't know, I've had like bad relationships in the past that like made me feel really insecure about myself. So after like these bad relationships, I kind of felt like there was something that I needed to prove to myself. There was a time where like I would talk to like so many guys, thinking that like that made me feel beautiful, feeling like I can talk to all these guys, and like he was pretty much the same way, which is crazy. Like we were like the same person. Meeting each other, we kind of canceled that out in each other, if that makes sense. We didn't need to do those things in order to feel good about ourselves.
That thing was making me hot.
Really? You're gonna get your shirts dirty?
No? And we both knew that we liked each other.
Yeah.
Through that, all like the fronting kind of went away, and we were hanging out so much that it wasn't even like making a big transition. It was like, it was easy because we were around each other so much, and we knew each other's tendencies. I knew how she was. I know what she likes. I know what she does on a daily. I constantly like bug her when like, are you gonna be my girlfriend yet? Are you gonna be my girlfriend yet?
If anybody knew me back then, like they knew like I was not a relationship person, and same to him. I was so like, oh fuck guys, like they don't deserve anything, just play them. Like I had that type of mentality, which is so weird to think about now because I'm like completely not like that. I was scared as to what people would think of me. I was scared of getting hurt. Deep down, like I was really scared because I have gotten cheated on before. It went on for 3 months. We were basically like boyfriend and girlfriend for 3 months, but we just didn't have a title on it. And he, within those 3 months, just constantly asked me. And he was like so persistent with it too. Like slowly he just started to like break down my layers of like having trust issues, because I don't know, essentially I feel like I just wanted to see if he was really like down for me, because I don't know, I felt like I wasn't trying to waste my time, you know? Like if I'm going to be with someone, like you have to be like my person, you know? I remember the conversation that we were having right before we made it official, and like I was having this huge dilemma. I can't tell you guys what it is, it's really personal. Basically like all the stuff that he was saying to me made me realize like, wow, this person is really down for me. Like this person like does everything for me, like without even having a title on it either. Like I don't know, I feel like a lot of people what? Why are you staring at me like that?
Gas me up.
I don't know, I feel like a lot of people, if there's no title on it, they're gonna be like, well, why should I do this for this person? Like, they're not my girlfriend. A lot of people have that mentality, but like, he didn't. Like, even though there wasn't a title on it, like, he still like treated me like I was like his wife. And without bragging to other people either. Like, he did everything in secret. I don't know, in that moment when we were having that conversation, everything kind of just clicked. And I was just like, wow, like this person really cares about me. It's like a movie flashback. Like I just got a flashback of like all the good things that he would do for me. It made me realize like, wow, I actually like this person a lot. I like look at him and then I'm like, ask me. And then he's like, what? Ask me. And he was like, what? And I was like, ask me. And then he was like, ask you what? Remember?
How's your day going? You good?
Ask me to be your girlfriend.
So then I asked her, and then obviously she said yes.
And then we hugged.
And yeah, and then we've been together ever since then.
Yeah, so it's so crazy because we always say this, but we feel like it's kind of like fate. Well, one, it's crazy that we met in 4th grade. And then 2, it's crazy that if I never went to that party, we would have never been together. It's just crazy because that night I kept thinking to myself like, just go, you never know what will happen. And then obviously if I didn't go, this wouldn't happen. And then if my car never broke down, we probably wouldn't have been able to spend that much time with each other. So if my car never broke down and he never came to help, like we wouldn't have became this close. A low-key fate. If you think about it.
Kendrick.e asks, Trey, give me some advice on how to get a cute girl like Alyssa.
Oh, thanks.
Well, you're not gonna find anybody in the world like Alyssa. Like, that's cheesy as hell, but like, it's like, I'm dead serious. Honestly, this is gonna sound cheesy, and this is gonna like the most cliche answer I'll ever give. But
are you gonna say be yourself?
No, I'm dead serious though.
That's true though, be yourself.
It's like, be yourself, And if they don't mess with that, then they weren't for you in the first place. Girls aren't stupid, they're actually very smart, believe it or not. Don't try to be too cool, too suave. Girls see right through that, and then they'll talk to their homies about it. Okay, this one's from Kiana Ching. Hi, love from Hawaii.
Hawaii!
My question is, in the future, would you plan on using Best Part as your wedding song? Love you guys.
Oh, yeah. That's like our favorite song. When I was younger, I always pictured my wedding like huge, like a visual performance type of thing.
Like a rave?
Yeah.
Yeah. This one, move your arm, cuz.
Sorry. Alright, you guys. So we are done eating now. So we're gonna stop with the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Thank you for submitting your questions to us.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. I was so happy to see so many people.
We love interacting with you guys.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna try to do more of these sit down type of videos with you guys more often.
Who knows, maybe we'll do another Q&A.
Or another mukbang. I know it was really messy. I hope that wasn't too bad to look at. We had fun. So
shout out to all the fan pages who make all the cool little edits of us.
I know, thank you
of
guys.
our pictures, and they make little video collages of us, and it's so sweet. And
you guys are so nice.
Take the time out of your day to do that. We'd like to thank you.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to follow us on our social media. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you'll be notified every time that we post. Hope to see you guys again in the next video. Thank you guys. Bye.